Guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday, which means it's a makeup Monday. I am so excited for today because I really wanted to leave like my camera and my full production aside and give you guys a chill, sit down, raw talking makeup tutorial. This one in specific is for beginners. I'm gonna share with you a few products and a few hacks that are gonna make your makeup journey that much smoother, and it's gonna make it easier for you to get started with makeup instead of being intimidated by it. All right, so the base can be complicated and very intimidating to start with, but it does not have to be. One hack that I will give you right from the bat is use a beauty sponge instead of a brush or your fingers. Your brush can leave streaks and so can your fingers. I'm using the Lakme foundation today. It is actually super lightweight and a really good place to. I always forget that it opens like that, and I have spilled my foundation all over and on the light part of my dress, not on the dark part where you can't see it, on the light part. Make sure to spread it out evenly. I like to start with something that is easier to blend out, and in case you want more coverage, you can add concealer or you can add a couple more layers of foundation up top. I'm okay with all sorts of coverage. I love makeup. So on some days I have the mood to do like a full covered up base. On the other, I'm like, little bit goes a long way again. I kind of think that I need to just add a little bit here. I just love the finish of this foundation. It's extremely like it's perfect for beginners. Next step, concealer. Now concealer can be like it can be like confusing to start. What you can do is just apply right on your inner corners, because dark circles are something that mostly people have, and then just go with it on the sides. And then if you want to conceal any spots, you just apply directly on the spots. Take like the pointy end of your blender and then just dab. This concealer from Swiss Beauty is also very nice. It has like medium to full coverage, so you can always build this up, but it just kind of melts into your skin very beautifully. And I just really like the finish of this. So the concealer, just like from the pointy end or maybe from the sides, just try and take it up so that it gives you a little bit of that sculpted feel. And then under your eyes, very lightly dab. Do not pull because it will give you streaky patchy foundation. You just have to dab. Like, look at this. It's already feeling like brighter and better. I'm so sorry I keep looking there. I'm shooting this on my phone today because I really wanted just like a simple casual sit down makeup video. For beginners, I feel that you should start with say cream products because they're so much easier to blend, and Beauty Blender can really change the game for you. I'll show you how you can add like a little bit of contour to your face, a little bit of warmth to your face. So right here where your hair dips and goes back, you're here, just like for beginners, you can just dot it over here and then do the same thing over here. And the moment you kind of create that shadow on the sides, you will see that you are getting like sort of that sculpted look. You don't have to do the whole like 3, or you don't have to do the full contour that you see on videos. You can do something as simple as that and it's gonna give you that. You see it already, like it seems contoured immediately. I like to contour my nose, so small dots, and you can use literally any liquid contour that you like. LA Girl has some really good like concealer options, and sometimes I use the LA Girl one to contour. I like contouring my forehead because I have a large forehead, but it is totally optional. On the jawline, I definitely like add a lot because
मेरा jawline खत्म हो गया है.
The other side, just take it down. Little bit I like to drag over here because I don't want it to look like a stark line, but like just this. Take this contour shade, same contour shade, just very like in a messy way. I would just put it all over here. Why? Because I want to create some depth on my eye. So here's a few brushes that I keep mentioning over and over again, and that is because these brushes really will make your eyeshadow look like those of professionals. So you take a nice beautiful like fluffy blending brush and then you just keep your fingers thoda piche so that you don't put a lot of pressure. It's like holding a pencil, right? So if you don't want to put a lot of pressure, you kind of hold it from the back. If you want to add a lot of pressure, you hold it right from the tip. I have this beautiful Anastasia Ambience palette. No, sorry, this is the Sigma palette. This is a Sigma Ambience palette. And I don't even have the heart to take this out, but like, it's a beautiful nude palette. And this is definitely for those of you who are slightly like advanced with your makeup, or who really like to, you know, have makeup palettes with them. This is totally unnecessary. You can start with a beautiful Nykaa, like a 4-color palette. I suggest it a lot. It's just what was in front of me. And this, honestly, this tutorial is for you to learn how to do makeup and learn how to get started. You can literally use any product you like. You can use the fanciest of products, you can use the most affordable ones. Just know the right techniques and just know that you are supposed to have fun with this. I do have like a lot of space between my brows and my lid, so I kind of have a nice little playground. But what I don't have is depth under my eyes, which is why I kind of have to create it with eyeshadow. A cool tone brown is a good idea to get started with. It looks really nice. It is very it complements a lot of different looks. What I've done is I've taken the same shade that I took here and just applied it over this lash line. Use your finger, and this ring finger has the lightest pressure, so which is why you see people using this. And you can take literally any shimmer. This is for beginners. I like this rose gold one today, so let's go with that. And then just, you can put it right in the center of your lid. So put whatever's on your finger pehle, and then just very lightly blend it out. You can keep it right in the center, so it kind of gives you that spotlight eyes wala look. Been the biggest like game changer for me. I think it's one of the nicest things that you could do with your makeup. I really enjoy doing this. I think this will be a game changer for beginners, because it really sets your brows in place and they're like frozen. And one thing with like good makeup is like good brows, and I'm still on my journey. Like, I'm still trying every day to make my brow game stronger. But what you do is you take like a spoolie brush, keep this brush in hand, like it's going to be very important. Take a little bit of that product, no need a lot, and then just like brush your brows up. If you have like really bushy brushes if you have really bushy brows that don't need filling in, then just this step is going to make such a massive difference, and it's going to lift your face up because your brows are lifted up. And then with whatever's left, because this product is enough, like a very little goes a very long way, you just push them up like this and kind of shape them as you go. I really like this one from Swati Cosmetics, and this MAC Stack mascara is like a new find. It is such a beautiful mascara. You can start with like the L'Oreal Lash Paradise also. That's a little stubborn and hard to remove, but it is a great mascara and it can last you really long. You can just take your lashes like inside the curler, hold it and just press it for a few seconds and then let it go. Very sparse belly there lashes, and like you can already see them. Compared to this eye, you can already see them. Take some off and then start from the bottom like this. Wiggle it out. Start from the bottom, wiggle it out. You don't have to touch this up for many hours. Even after like 8 years of doing this and just learning on my own, I still don't like touching up my makeup. I simply despise it. So I need products, and I only suggest products that will last you a long enough time. And look at that. Look at how big of a difference mascara, especially the one that you've put after curling, makes. Absolutely obsessed with this brow pencil from Wet n Wild. What I like to do is draw like hair-like strokes and follow the line from the upar wala side of my brow, so that I have an arch and I have a shape. Just apply it all over. This pencil is also very forgiving, so you can just remove it with your fingers if you kind of gone too much. And then because the product's already set, I'll take like the spoolie end of this and I will just brush them again so everything blends and it looks extremely like natural, because the look that we've done is also pretty natural looking. This is like my go-to makeup look if I'm doing like a full face, and I just keep switching like between products. Just trying to find my blush. Hold on. again, trusty little spongy baby. And just now what I like to do with this blush is I kind of focus it here, here, and just outwards. So this is the trend that I've been loving. This is like the snatched like blush trend. Do you see how beautifully this goes over your makeup? First of all, the base is actually very well done. Like the Lakme foundation base is such that makeup sits very beautifully on it. And then also it's this blush that kind of sits very, very beautifully on top of makeup or your bare skin just with like skincare on. My verified powder, this is their IRL Paris filter powder, and it gives you literally like, it gives you a Paris filter wala jo sundar sa glow nahi hota, and everything's like super blended and everything in real life. This is a new lipstick that I received from MAC. This is called Yash, and it's a beautiful nude. Like, look at this. It makes me want to eat it a little bit, but since the rest of the look was neutral, I decided to kind of keep the lips super nude, and I think it kind of gives a very, very good look. I mean, choose the nude as you like, but I really, really love this. This is such like a perfect nude. I'm gonna apply my crushed infused oil gloss on top of this. This is from Bobbi Brown. If you don't spend money on any other thing, like on an expensive luxury makeup item, if you have to just like spend on one thing, I think this might just be it. This color is in the buff. It's one of my most favorite neutral pink nudie shades ever, and just do you see the difference it makes? Do you see it? It has a slight tint of its own, and it comes in different colors. This is like the perfect like nude color for me. You can apply it on its own also. And that's it. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I loved doing this sit down full step-by-step video. Here's me attempting to get back into YouTube. I would love for you to support this video, to like it, to share it with your friends, to drop me a comment on what you want to see next. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. Make sure to subscribe. Bye.